Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. So, we're going to talk about loading a breakfast with nutrients. Before I get started, I talk about why I'm qualified to discuss these things. So years ago, I actually became sick and I learned about food as medicine years after I was actually sick and in the hospital. And so I became a health coach so I could learn, more information for myself to help my recovery. And then it became my mission to really share this with people so that they could go from wherever they are with their health to wherever they want to go in just an easier and faster fashion. So that's really my passion now, is to just hand those resources over, because for me it was a little bit of a gradual journey, like to figure out what I really liked and what was available and what's out there and those sort of things. So I just want to hand those resources over, and I should try to share this message with as many people as I possibly can, because there are just so many symptoms and diseases out there that I feel like kind of derail people and take them away from what they're really passionate about and what they want their life to be about. And I just don't think that's necessary. I just try to get this message out as far and wide as I can. So that's why I do what I do. And we always talk about, yes, there are ways with a healthy enough diet and lifestyle to reverse diseases, but if we didn't have to deal with them in the first place, I just think that would be so much cooler, and it would just be a lot easier too, right? And isn't that what we all want? So back to the idea of loading breakfast with nutrients. This is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I just wanted to, it's just kind of a thing I thought about that I wanted to share with you. So in business, there's this saying called "eat the frog," right? Which is, if you have a list of things that you have to do to just, take on the hardest thing and get it done, kind of thing. And so my thought was, why can't this apply to nutrition, right? Why can't we get the biggest chunk of things done right in the beginning? So that's what I've been thinking about and where I got to. For instance, when I eat, when I take my Juice Plus in the morning, I eat a very nutrient dense meal for breakfast, a very nutritious meal, I just feel so much better throughout the rest of the day. And I think that's twofold. It's like, I feel a lot better physically, but then also it takes a lot of pressure off. I don't have to think so much throughout the rest of the day, because I know that a lot of nutrients have already gone in my body and I don't really have to think about that. And no, this isn't a license to kind of throw caution to the wind and eat whatever you want the rest of the day. But I think it gives you a lot of space to just, be more mindful and really think about what you want to eat, like how we talked about in the past, like, really thinking about what your body needs, what maybe you haven't had in a while. You just have the space to really think about those things and make those choices, and you're not under pressure, is what I found. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say about that. Yeah, so I thought that that's something that I've been thinking about and something that really works for me. And so it's something I just wanted to share, that, it's something that I think is really cool, that if you just load up your breakfast with as many nutrients as you can and make it as nutrient dense. And, like I said, I feel the best when I have a nice, hearty, filling breakfast. And you can get all kinds of amazing things in that breakfast. And then the rest of the day, it takes some pressure off. So I encourage that. If that's something that you wanted to give it a try, then let me know how it goes. As usual, I always tell you I'm on different social channels, so feel free to reach out. I'm actually going to post today our link to our Facebook group, which is the Benefits of Eating Plants Facebook group. So you can reach out to me, as like on the group or individually, whichever you'd want to do. So, and then I also was sharing my link. I will do that again for my YouTube channel after I do these lives on Sunday. I put them on my YouTube channel on Wednesday. So I encourage you to check that out, subscribe. That would really help me out. And, you can get lots of information and lots of other things that you can learn that from lives for, I don't even know how long I've been doing lives. So there's a lot of information totally for free on my YouTube link. Also, I've been talking about the monthly mastermind. So if you're encouraged to join that or check that out, get more information, I will link that. I will post that link also below. And my MailChimp newsletter, I actually just started sending that out again. So it's just a monthly email newsletter. So if you want to sign up for that, I encourage that as well. So, and as I always say, whether you're watching this live or on replay, let me know, if there's anything you think I may have missed or anything that you have experience with that you want to share, that I definitely encourage that. Or if there's anything that you want me to cover in a future video, let me know that as well. Because like I always say, I want this to be as useful to you as possible. So any way that I can do that, let me know for sure. So I think that's about it though. Until next week, have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye everybody.